Well, you guys did ask for it, right? Time to clean it up, strip it down, wash it clean, and season it, right? Yeah, okay, I can't do that one-handed. Anyhow. Oh, is that sticky? I can just imagine what that's leaving behind. That's all gonna have to be washed the right way. Anyhow, so this is where we start, right? Yeah. We'll have to see what comes next, won't we? Yeah. I think there's an alignment issue here. There we go. So, seasoning. Seasoning a grill, seasoning paint, curing paint. It's all basically the same thing, right? Well, not so much. Not so much. What are you planning on doing with your grill? It does make a difference. High temp, low temp, in between. You know, when you first start with one of these, you really got to be careful. Yes, helper, I see you. You really got to be careful to season it what I consider correctly to keep the pan from warping, right? And that's it's not a matter of preference. It's a matter of taking it too hot too fast, because we're dealing with cast iron and aluminum, two metals that don't necessarily go together, but they work really, really well, almost as a non-stick surface. But that's kind of the drawback to the Blackstone. Others are working on others, you know, ceramic and this, that, and the other. But yeah, and I've talked to a couple of different chefs, a couple of different people, and I've worked in the industry for years working on flat tops. You know, Mr. Heroes and other places that just use a flat top griddle. There are things you do and things you don't do. So hopefully you'll understand when I go through the process why it takes so long and why I can't cook on this thing until tomorrow. And what time is it now? Almost 4? I don't know. I haven't looked at my clock lately. 2:30. So, yeah, maybe I will get it done today. But it won't be ready to cook on until tomorrow, I'm afraid. I could rush it, but that's going to warp it too. Too much heat, too fast. So, let me get my hands free and clear and get that top off of there, and we'll talk a little bit more as I go. All right. Been sprayed down 3 times. And believe it or not, I am still picking up small metal particles, even after 3. I know you're like, show them. See them? I'm picking up little metal particles. I don't know about you. I don't necessarily want to be firing this thing up for the very first time and find I'm eating metal, especially if it's aluminum. I'm ever so slightly out of balance, but that's the driveway too. I'm not too concerned about it. I won't be cooking on this level because water's running this way and then back. I don't see any high spots. Do you? I just see runoff areas. I don't see an actual high spot anywhere. So I think we're in good shape. All the fingerprints are gone, the handprints are gone. So I got everything cleaned off. Be nice to have that rubber squeegee right about now. But then I'd screw that up too, I'm sure. Because it's all in fun, right? Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Alright, let me get this thing dried off and we'll be back. Alright. Well, I have not turned it on yet. And this is just baking Crisco. Because it'll go to a higher temperature without being a problem. Make sense? Now, obviously, said we were going to talk about oils. And this thing's going to make a mess because it's going to drip everywhere. Because, yes, you have to protect everything. I don't know why people don't understand. It's a big exposed piece of metal. So, I'm not going to kill you with the details here. And yes, there are imperfections. You see the welding? They weld in things underneath here all the way across. Okay? Because they stand up. They have to have ventilation or they won't cook, right? So, I'll continue this. Please feel free to comment. I know most of you never do. Kind of irritating. Makes me think nobody really wants to watch this stuff or even cares. So, yeah, sound off. Even if you just tell me to shut up. So, what I'm going to basically do is I'm going to grease this thing up and then I'm going to turn it on low and slow until I see this grease melt off, and then I'm going to stop so that I can work it in by hand without burning my hands off, right? I mean, I would think that that would be the optimal thing to do. So, yeah, I'll be back. All right. Been about an hour and a half. It's now, what, 4 o'clock? I've just wiped it down again. And yes, even around the outside, because that's where the two metals are coming together. And we're just going to bring this up to temperature again. Low. Very low. I'm even half tempted to just do it in the zones only and bring it up to temperature. To bring it up as slow as possible. No. And once it turns clear, I'll rub it in some more and wait for it to cool off and do it again. Alrighty, I'll check in as it goes. All dialed in low. But you can see it. See the high spots? Those are also rough spots. You could feel them through the gloves. But it's coming up low. Coming up slow. And when all the white is gone, I'll turn it back off. I know, you're seeing smoke. I realize. You know it's me. You know I can't resist. Right? Anyhow. So yeah, back to this. As we go. Almost there. Alrighty, I'll be back for the next round. This is what we're waiting for. See it loading up? That's what we're waiting for. Alright, time for another coat. That's awesome. It's happening so much faster this time around. Nice. Alrighty. Well, you've seen me put a coat on already, so I'm not going to let you sit through that. But that's it. 3 phases of that. In between each phase, you're waiting for this. You're waiting for it to whiten up. Because what you're doing is you're leveling off the grill. You're leveling off all the imperfections that are here. Getting oils down in them. Yeah, they'll cook off and what have you, but as you keep reapplying, when you clean it and then put it back away, you're going to be refilling all of those imperfections and staying ahead of the game that way. And obviously, when you put it away for winter, this is what you want, is that white clear coat sitting here. Alrighty. And that's my opinion, everybody. I hope it helps. Have a great night, great day. Enjoy your Blackstones.